So, Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U has had kind of, well, a slightly train wreckish launch. You see, Nintendo apparently, despite having tons of hype online, they apparently could not predict the hype for the game. And of course, in the UK at least, the game has had pre-orders not being shipped due to low stock. This is something you rarely see with a big AAA game. Usually with a big AAA game, they print tons of copies. I mean, let's be honest here, a disc, it doesn't really take much to print a disc, and especially with Smash Bros. For the Wii U, well, I mean, look, here's a disc right here, look. This is this is a disc I burnt stuff on, but these discs are real cheap. And apparently, even though they've cheaped out on the packaging by putting the Club Nintendo code on the cover art on the other side, apparently they're still somehow out of copies of it. But it gets worse right here. They made a GameCube controller adapter for the Wii U, which only seems to work with Smash as far as I can tell. And you know how much it costs now? It was $20, but now it costs $109 new and used for $103 on Amazon. I'm not even joking. And a controller that's supposed to cost, I think, $30 now costs $40 to $50 new on Amazon. The Smash Bros. Edition GameCube controller. I mean, let's be honest here. They should have at least planned the demand, but apparently they didn't. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Not only did EB Games, one of the retailers of the GameCube adapters, say that Nintendo isn't making any more at the moment, but now a major, not only game-breaking, but possible system-breaking bug has been discovered. I'm saying possible because it might not just be a bug, but it might also be cheap hardware that's causing this issue. So let me explain what has been happening. People who have bought Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U have gotten error codes such as 160-0103 and 160-1710, where you put the game disc in and it just spits out an error message instead of playing it saying there's a memory error. So, of course, Nintendo supports saying to wipe the system. Now, of course, when the system is wiped, you know what happens? The whole thing is bricked. That's right. The whole system is easily bricked. And of course, keep in mind, I googled this, and this isn't just a Smash Bros. Issue, sure. This might just be popping up now that people are digging out their Wii U's to play Smash Bros. Because the Wii U has long droughts. But keep in mind, this error code should not be happening. I mean, sure, the game might be fine, and let's be honest here, the game might not have any issues whatsoever. But even if the game is not having any issues, it's even worse. It's a hardware problem that's all of a sudden popping up. And you know what it has to do with? The flash memory developing bad blocks. Now, I think by now, if you've ever used like a cheap Micro Center flash drive, or memory cards, like let's just say, like, you know, flash memory cards, let's say you've just used some of these. Well, everybody knows if you use the cheap ones, they wear out quicker. And I'm going to be honest with you here. I've actually seen cheap Micro Center flash drives just stop working, and I've heard of them just stop working. In fact, I heard from somebody at one of my old college classes that they only used those cheap flash drives for putting Windows installs because they just take your data. And if Nintendo used that same flash storage for the Wii U where it suddenly gets corrupt, bad sectors, bad blocks, that's just as bad. And in fact, that just says something about the Wii U. If the memory is killing itself, then it's not very reliable. And who knows how many years Wii U's are going to last. I mean, maybe in 5 to 10 years you'll start seeing this pop up a lot more. Because this has happened with Android phones too, and those cheap flash drives like I've said. And this says that the Wii U possibly has some serious reliability issues. And of course, even if this is a game issue, let's be honest here. While I've seen people try to cite Assassin's Creed and the Master Chief Collection as proof that Nintendo is the savior of gaming, that they do not make broken games whatsoever, and it's okay when Nintendo does it, let's be honest here. at least Assassin's Creed Unity or Halo don't make your $400 piece of hardware unplayable. That's all I have to say here. Because let's be honest here, that this is not a good thing. There are all these people online complaining about this problem, mainly with Smash, but also you can find issues dating from months back with other games, from Call of Duty to Nintendo games. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Nintendo's hardware is pretty trashy, and something like this should not have been happening. I mean, they should have actually done the research and maybe not used an ad. Maybe they should have just used a hard drive like the Xbox One and PS4 do. But no, they went with this flash memory, and not only are they paying the price with like, let's just say, the small storage space, they're also having issues with like the same ones flash drives have, where suddenly your data goes away. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.